Welcome everybody to the first Fit for 50 Carnivore Lifestyle video right here on Independently Blind. Today we're going to be going over all my numbers, my specs. We're going to talk about how the month went, and I got a few surprises and some things I want to share with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back everybody, right here on Independently Blind. This is the first ever Fit for 50. We just finished the month of June. I've been hitting the gym really hard. I'm gonna go ahead right now, show you the picture right here. Let's not hesitate, you already see it on the thumbnail, so might as well go ahead and let it rip. There it is. Man, I've been hitting the gym really hard. If there's anything that I wanna talk about as it pertains to the month of June, is my gym workouts. Not only have I not missed a workout, I've been really hitting the gym hard, and I'm really pushing for that Fit for 50. We're going to get into my weight numbers and all that here in a second, and kind of tell you what I look forward to in the month of July. But to start things off, you know, I had a great month in the gym. That's where it starts, right? I haven't missed a day. I'm lifting really heavy weights. I'm probably close to where I was 7 years ago as far as, you know, the numbers and stuff that I'm putting up. And I'm going to be, first and foremost, I want to be completely honest. You know me, I'm totally transparent here on this channel. I am not a fitness instructor. I am not a bodybuilder. I'm just your average guy looking to be healthy, looking to live a better life. You know, having Crohn's disease is not something that, you know, I take lightly. It's something that I've been dealing with for over 25 years. And I'm in the fight for my life right now to crush that. Real quick medical update. The antibodies, the immune numbers that they were looking for to start me on the Remicade has come through. It is positive, so I'm able to start my Remicade. I also have the stricture that has not been taken care of. The doctor called me, and even before these numbers came in, he says he wants to go in and try to open it up some more. And that's the key thing I'm waiting for. So I'm actually hoping that they go in to open up the stricture before they start the Remicade to kind of see how bad the Crohn still is in there. So I can maybe not be on Remicade, or I'm definitely going to be having the conversation about how long I'm going to be on Remicade before they start looking for those numbers to disappear, because I feel really good. Almost to the, you know, I'm not a doctor and I can't say that I'm still inflamed down there or not. I just know all my other symptoms since I've been on the carnivore lifestyle. It's night and day. It's night and day, especially my energy. We talk about that all the time. So, you know, I've been traveling, as you guys have seen. I don't know if you guys were able to see my blind guy climbs 165-foot mountain. That video. So I mean, this is the kind of stuff I've been doing. So I've been extremely active. That, you know, I've been doing my Independently Blind mentor program. You saw Lou, you saw Alan. They're both part of the Independently Blind program. In fact, Lou is starting his mentor training where I'm actually working with him to become a mentor. So I'm really proud of Lou. There's a lot that's going on with that. So stay tuned to this channel if you're interested into my nonprofit and what I'm trying to build there, helping these kids. On another quick note, my diet is on point. I eat nothing but beef, salt, and water. I'm on the Lion diet. I love it. When I went up to camp, I was able to bring my own food. I just cooked a bunch of tri-tip, put it in an ice chest, and that's what I ate all weekend, is just cold tri-tip. I didn't care. I just threw it on a plate and ate it. You know, I was not going to deviate from my diet and eat all the carbs and sugar that they offer there. You know, to each and every one, I don't push this lifestyle on anybody. My best thing I want to give to everybody and give back is simply me, right? Look at what it's doing for me, and I'm the testimony. I'm the one walking around living this lifestyle, talking about the changes it's made in my life. And I'm hoping that translates into somebody else taking the dive and trying the carnivore diet. And we'll be getting into more of that as the weeks go on. We'll be talking about, you know, your why, you know, some of the mental part of it, the mental discipline, and some of the things that I do to keep myself focused and on the mission and living this carnivore lifestyle. And it really starts with my mental health. All right, real quick. I ended my 90-day challenge and my weight was 188.8. Let me look at my notes because there's so many numbers in my head. Yeah, 188.8 was my end of the 90-day challenge, I started off at 216 point, again, me and my notes, right? I started off at 216.4. I ended the 90-day challenge at 188 point, see all the numbers in my head, I keep forgetting, 188.8. I clock in here at the beginning of July. I am now 185.2 for a total weight loss for the month of June at 3.6 pounds. And let me tell you something. That is pretty darn fantastic. Now, we're going to be going over something here in a minute that I want to share with you all. Something that has really helped me in the past, but there's some caveats, some asterisks to it now. But I wanted to share it with you because, like I said, I'm not a fitness guru. By all means, I'm just a guy trying to live his best life. But that's good numbers. It's not what I'm used to hitting when I'm doing weight training, but the fact that I've been dormant, my body's been dormant for such a long time, and I'm really getting back into the flow. On average, when I used to do my workouts in my weight training, with my weight training and diet before, I averaged about 1.5 pounds if everything was going really, really well, and that's pretty close to the mark. Yes, it's a bit off, but again, lifting heavy weight, doing what I do, some of that is muscle gain. And I'm not too big on the inches, and this is what I've decided. I even got this really cool tool to measure the inches, but to me, it's not about, I don't want to say it's not about the way I look, because I am looking for that mental health element to everything. And come on, mental health, the way you look, it does matter. But I don't want to do the measurements because I'm not all about the muscle and the body and all that kind of stuff. It is going to be a relevant factor when you start seeing the photos, because the photos will tell the story, right? And this might help motivate somebody else to start the carnivore diet. So I don't want to disclude all that stuff. It's just, it's really about just being healthy for me at this point in my life. And my goal right now is by September 18th, it'll be my 50th birthday, and I want to be as fit as I can be. Originally, when the year started, in my mind, when I started thinking about all these things and how I was feeling and what I was dealing with, I wanted to be 180 pounds by my 50th birthday. And I'm 5.2 pounds away, and I got 2.5 months. So it's definitely more than reachable at this point, as long as I stay mentally strong, disciplined, and keep this lifestyle going, which, to be honest, man, I have no letdown. I'm all bought in. I'm all bought in. So, I know there's a lot of people that are more on the advocate side. I want to be a little bit more on the educational side a little bit, as well as fitness, lifestyle, mental health. That's kind of where I'm taking it. So with that said, okay, I think that's the numbers that I wanted to get into. Real quick, I started off at 216, what did I say? 216.4, and I'm now at 185.2 for a total weight loss since I became carnivore of 31.2 pounds total weight loss in 4 months on this diet. And I'm only, what is it, 30, I'm 120 days in, 120 days in, and that's not including the muscle gain that I've gotten. And trust me, I feel where the muscle gain is, especially in my legs. I've been hitting legs really hard, trying to get that testosterone up, so, fitness is a part of it. So with that said, I think we covered the numbers that I want to. The new scale I got obviously is measuring body fat as well, and I'm around the 19% range according to the scale. Now that could be low or that could be high. I'm just using it as a simple measuring tool. At some point in time in my life, between now and I don't know, maybe by the end of the year, I may look into going and getting a more specific test for body fat just to kind of see where I'm at. But the thing I wanted to share with you guys today, the topic for Fit to 50 today is how I taught myself how to train, and how this ain't my first rodeo. This is my third time getting in shape. We could talk about the mental side of that stuff later, but this is the third time, and it all started back. It was probably 18 years ago, 17, 18 years ago. Dealing with this, I started, walking and running, and I was doing push-ups. I had a small little weight set in my garage, and I was just kind of little by little just trying to train. Well, my brother came down, and my brother has the same eye condition I got, and it's like I said, a lot of this it pertains to mental health. But he came down, and he was really in shape. He was really strong. He was kind of talking to me about this book that he found. And not only did he talk about it, he actually brought me the book, and this is the exact book that he brought me, and I still have it today. It's called The Truth by Frank Zappa. He's a well-known bodybuilder from New York, and this book kind of tells his story and how he found fitness and bodybuilding and weightlifting and the whole 9 yards. Now, total disclosure, that element of it, that part of it, guys, you could really just not get into. I mean, if you want to know his story, because he's a really cool guy, yeah, then I suggest you could read the story part. The part that I would stay away from, though, is there's the nutritional side. Now, again, I'm always going to be 100% transparent. The diet part of his book is the standard American diet modified into a weightlifter's perspective. This is how I taught myself the old nutrition system I was on. High protein, high carb, low fat, low sugar. This was more of your standard American diet. It talks about a lot of the stuff that as a carnivore, I don't believe in eating anymore, which is whole grain, like stuff like oatmeal or the vegetables and the carbs in general, right? The protein part, he also talked about eating more lean meat, salmon. He wasn't against red meat. It's not like he's against red meat, at least from my recollection, right? Red meat wasn't an issue, but he did promote leaner meat. This is around the time where I started eating a lot more ground turkey instead of ground beef, chicken breast versus any other thing else. I mix in a little bit of salmon and tilapia and things like that, and beans and all these other things. And truth be told, it worked. But this is what, today I look back at this and I say, I think it's more about the exercise. Well, I mean, there is something to how much you eat and what you're eating, even if you're on the standard American diet. But I benefit more from the weight training part, the fitness part of it than anything else. So I just want to put that as a disclaimer. But the reason why I recommend this book is because this book in itself taught me how to train. And I can't see it to read it to you. And I don't know if it's even going to show up in the camera or what part of it I'm on. But this book will actually walk you through a beginning workout routine. It'll give you the days, exercise, reps, all of that. Yeah, you have to figure out what weights you're going to start at. But this will walk you week by week, month by month. And it literally taught me how to train to the point where this book is more of a memento to me. It's more of a memory than anything else. I use it as a reference guide every once in a while because it even gives a section in here where it breaks down every body part. I think right here it's talking about the back. So, there's sections in here that'll say back, right? And then throughout it gives you photo demonstrations, exercise, and kind of read through how you should be doing those exercises. And it does it for every body part: back, legs, shoulders, biceps, triceps, everything, ab workout. It's all in here. It gives you exercise, demonstrations, and things you can do, and you can mix it up, completely shocking your body and keeping it up to date with everything. So I'll use that as a reference guide a lot. As far as like what days I work out, how much I work out, my reps, I've modified that to what works for me the best. I've been doing this for this program for 17 years. I've modified it to myself, and now I'm actually modified it again because I'm on the carnivore lifestyle. So I'm doing my workout regimen that I've been doing for years, added with the carnivore lifestyle, and I just read the numbers to you. There's no way ever have I ever lost that much weight, gained that much muscle in such a quick time. I mean, this process usually takes me 8 to 10 months just to get even into the category I'm at right now. And I've been able to do at least where I'm at right now, which is close to my goal, in 4 months. From 216 all the way down to 185 in 4 months. It's insane. And not only was I able to drop the weight side of things, I already know that the muscles are tight, the muscles have grown, that part of it is working as well. And then you add in the joint pain's gone, The bloating's gone, the inflammation's gone, my energy level's high, I sleep better, I don't snore, and I'm just waiting for confirmation, but I do believe the Crohn's is getting under control. I can't help the fact that I have a stricture right now and that needs to be taken care of and some of the complications it's causing me, but that has nothing to do with the carnivore diet, right? This is something that happened before and is from the Crohn's, not from the carnivore lifestyle. So once they go in and able to take care of that, and hopefully nothing bad happens and I don't have to lose more intestine. I've already lost, some of my colon and some of my intestine back. What has it been now? 25 years ago, 26 years ago. I don't want to lose any more, but so he opens me back up a little bit with a couple of procedures that he's going to do. And I can continue my carnivore lifestyle, continue my fitness program, and continue to help inspire and motivate others. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm here for. If you're on the fence, and that's the other thing I want to cover. If you're on the fence, I want you to stay tuned to this channel, even if it's just for my Fit for 50 videos, because my Fit for 50 is going to be covering a lot of stuff and hoping to just to encourage you, follow my Crohn's journey. Crohn's is a serious autoimmune intestinal disorder that affects a lot of people in the United States. And there's never been a cure. There's never been a right remedy. I've been told gluten-free. I've been told low fiber, high fiber, standard American diet, Mediterranean diet. Everything in the world has been thrown at me. And the only thing that's ever made a big impact in my life has been this carnivore lifestyle. So I'm encouraging you, if you're on the fence, follow my story, track it, continue to watch my growth, not only as it pertains to my overall fitness and health, but really as it pertains to the carnivore diet, because that is at its core. What we eat really dictates everything. That's how your energy, that's how everything goes forward. Second, I would say mental health. What are some of the things you can do? So we'll be covering, I want to do fitness reviews on fitness products like shoes and clothing, athleisure wear, just things that can motivate you to say, hey, oh, I like that. That looks nice. It's really part of the mental part of this, right? Hey, I want to wear that too, or I like that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find multiple ways to inspire and motivate you through education and advocacy to change your life. It starts with you. It's a decision that you have to make. And that's what we're going to be doing here on Independently Blind for the Fit for 50 videos. There's other videos here. And I actually, did some Disney. I put a Disneyland one out. I know maybe you guys, that's not your thing, right? But I did a Santa Cruz trip. I didn't put it here. I didn't want to detour you guys, but I think this is a lifestyle channel. It's, so I'm going to actually start putting those things out there because I do eat carnivore when I'm out traveling. I think it's part of the mental health game. I want to show you what I'm doing to keep my mental health strong. I'm also about educating, advocating, motivating, and inspiring people with disabilities. So that's a part of what this channel is bringing and how the carnivore lifestyle can translate to help everybody, totally inclusive. And because I'm part of that world, I want to showcase that as far as, physical, mental, the whole 9 yards. So all of it is going to be combined in this channel. I'll be doing a lot of my mentor program stuff. You'll meet a lot of my students and kids that are in the program that are doing wonderful, great things. Like I said, if you guys watched the video before this one where Alan, a young adult who, there's one thing that you guys don't, I don't want to disclose anything without talking to Alan. I'll probably bring Alan on to discuss that day with everybody. I think it's inspiring because there's some other things besides low vision that he deals with that made that climb remarkable. The climb that he did was more remarkable than you think. For Lou, that was another milestone for Lou, right? That wasn't Lou's first climb, but that was Lou's biggest climb. And Lou continues just to strive and just break down barriers. There's other people you haven't met, like Ace, amazing. Ace is already doing duathlons where he bikes and rides and does all kinds of stuff. He's just on fire. There's Lucas. He's young. He's going to be a freshman in high school. He joined the swim team as a total blind athlete, and he's crushing it. He's another one that I got my eyes on and really excited about. There's Giselle, who's an inspired rapper. She has grown so much. She's been totally blind her whole life, and she's on a journey for full acceptance and being independent She is crushing it. All these kids you'll learn to meet and get to know. If you go back and watch Lou's graduation videos, you'll see a lot of them in there. Now those are my blind students. I also work with kids that have autism. My son's one of them, Zach. You'll probably be seeing him in an upcoming video. I don't know who is it going to be because I got something I want to announce. I think I'm going to make it its own separate video, and it really has to do about inspiration. So that's coming out soon. So without boring everybody, I know you guys here for the fitness stuff, but just stay tuned. There's more to some of these videos that you watch than just the carnivore style, or just the fact that I might be at a theme park or a beach or the mountains or wherever I end up being. The Blind Jedi Adventures, there's more to those stories than just me going out and having a good time. It's really to help motivate people with disabilities to go out and live their best life, advocate for themselves, and show the world that there's nothing that we can't do. So there's more to it, and I really appreciate your support on that. I'll be pulling some videos that I posted on a channel I was going to kickstart that I think I've changed my mind on. I'll be bringing those back over this week. So look for multiple videos this week. But this is where it starts. Fit for 50. July 1st. Here we go, guys. Another month in the books. Let's see what my numbers look like. I already knew that I'd be hitting a wall, plateauing. 185.2, is that what I said? 185.2 is the number. 185.2 is the number. Let's see what we get it down to by the beginning of August as I head into that last month and a half. Fit for 50. I have to, so you guys want to help me out, keep motivating me, subscribe, like, comment, keep encouraging me, keep motivating me, keep being a part of that process with me. It really helps me out. Like, you guys have no idea how much your encouragement helps me out. And, I got if you want to mark the date down, September 18th is my 50th birthday. And it's going to be remarkable what I'm going to be able to accomplish. I'm really motivated. I'm really goal driven, targeting September 18th. There's nothing that's going to get in my way. The thing that's still on the table, depending on how my intestinal stuff goes, I'm still working on going to Florida in November. Don't know how that's going to work out this year, but it's something that I'm targeting. If not, I'll probably do another event with Project Athena. If you guys want to look more into the Project Athena Foundation, please look into it. It's remarkable. Also, check out and support Central California Adaptive Sports Program. That's where you saw me doing the climbing and all that. Randy Kaufman and his team up here at Shaver Lake, California, amazing. Keep pushing for them. Please check out into their organization. Also, another one is where I work, Valley Center for the Blind. I'm going to encourage you guys to look into that. If you guys want to help in any way, those three foundations are at the core of what I do right now. Also, I cannot leave out hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell and commenting and sharing the carnivore style through this channel with me, because Independently Blind at its core is its own nonprofit. It's its own mentoring program that I'm looking for support with as well. And maybe we find other ways for you guys to help support that cause later down the road. But those are the four things that I'm doing right now. There's so many more organizations that we'll be talking about that help people with disabilities live their best life. But I just wanted to share that with you. It's my heart and soul. It's what I do on a daily. I get up every morning, I go to work at Valley Center for the Blind, and I do my best to put myself second, other people first, and educate, advocate, motivate, and inspire. And there's something that has transpired that touched me, and I'll be talking about that in another video. There's something big that's coming up. There's something big that's happened in my life. And I owe it all to Valley Center for the blind community, places like Project Athena, places like Central California Adaptive Sports, all of it together, and all my friends and family and people like you that supported me along the way. The carnivore style is just an added layer to everything that I'm doing to try to help people change their lives. So again, can't reiterate it enough. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all of that. My motto as a blind Jedi, stay one with the Force, and the Force will be with you always. I love every single one of you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.